fantastic fall. The kind that you simply don't recover from without the room laughing at you. The trick to not being laughed at is to just stay down. Because if you fall and you're like, oh, I'm falling, everyone's like, ha ha ha. Like, I'm falling. Up. If someone comes over to you, just play it off as long as you can. Are you okay? I don't know. Like seriously, you were all laughing just now. If I'd stayed down for another 5 seconds, you would have gone from laughter to, oh God. Is he okay? I don't know. This mic doesn't like me. See, now it's going to be like, I'm leaving! Seriously, how lazy is it that we even have this? Okay, so Isaac, is very flamboyant, very over the top, and his voice is very much a reflection of that, and so the best way to get it out is to just be da-da-da-da-da-da. The way we record, we do a few lines or a line at a time, depending on how Tyler, the director, wants to go about it. And they need a little time between lines to make sure that it works and that Tyler likes him and it's going to fit in the time allotted. So I would tend to freeze in ridiculous poses, whatever I happen to be doing when I stop to an Isaac line. That way, if Tyler wants to get the line again, I'm kind of still there. So it's easy to just expedite the process of getting another take. And this would happen frequently, where I'm in this booth where there's this wall of glass between Tyler, the director, and Corey Charlotte, the engineer, and myself, so they can see everything I'm doing, and to them, it's hilarious. Tyler, at that point, had never worked with me on a show, or rather, I with him, on a show where I wasn't playing the sort of buttoned-up, hand-in-my-pockets kind of, character that just does this sort of thing. He was not very physical, he was not very emotive. Isaac was all over the gosh darn map, and so, Tyler would sit there, and I'd be like, okay, blah, 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 blah. And this would take forever, and I'd be like, look out at Tyler, not wanting to break pose, and I would look, and Tyler would just be like, what's wrong? Nothing. Just wondering what the hell that is. And at one point, I was, for some reason, they were doing some monologue when they were on the train, and it was the one that kind of ends with the whole, you can be whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. They're kind of giving Jacuzzi a pep talk. And for some ridiculous reason, I started doing, you have to picture the mic right here. While I was delivering the line, I started doing this. I don't know why. It just sort of seemed like the pose he would take. And Tyler and Corey are crying in each other's arms watching me do this, because it's just ridiculous. I'm standing up and like, and Tyler's going, please, just don't hurt yourself. This is so awesome, and we love it, and the sound is great, but I'm so afraid for you. Are you sure you should be doing? You're gonna, dislocate your shoulder or take out your lumbar, something. Please just be careful. And I'm like, well, it's the character. And he's like, and Tyler's thing was like, I think that you are moving so ridiculously that it is somehow going back in time through the ether and somehow infecting the imaginations of the original creators of this character and inspiring them to make him more of an ass than he already is. That is how much of an ass you appear to be. And I was like, shut up, it's the character. And after just having to defend my movements, an hour later we get to a scene where Isaac and Miria both just happen to be doing this. I know this character. I got carte blanche to do everything I wanted to in the movie. Well, not everything I wanted to do, but you get the idea. So, yeah, a lot of booth stories, I've taken out microphones, I've worn blue Snuggies. All sorts of things. Yeah, you all know that story, I'm sure. And, it's a very interesting moment. We see Sebastian in a slightly different light than we'd seen him previously. Wow, he really is one hell of a butler. And there's a scene as he has a line when he's in the middle of said interrogating nun. And I did it, and Ian Sinclair, the show's director, my dear friend out in the booth, is going, yeah, no, it's a good take, let's get one more. How do I put this, Tatum? I think it needs more movement. To which I respond, because I'm staying in Sebastian's voice, what do you mean, more movement? You want me to dirty dance with the microphone stand? Well, the effect will have on my voice as I'm doing it like, yeah, that's kind of what I want you to do. I'm kind of your director, so get cracking. Now, you have to understand, when this particular day, Black Butler, it was in a studio where I'm in a whisper room, and unlike the experience in Bacano, where there's a big wall of glass, that was a different studio, I'm in what's called a whisper room, which is like the size of your average telephone booth. I do not fit in them very comfortably. And there's not a lot of movement to, say, dirty dance with a microphone. And there's only one window in it, and it's in the door. It's this tiny little square that, you know, like just face-sized. Right here, and if I'm on mic, Ian can't see me from where he sits out in the control room. Now, and he's got a mic, so I'm hearing him in my headphones when he's telling me, go ahead, hump the microphone stand, get it over with. So then, you know, I'm an actor, I'm going into battle for my director, I've been given an order, so I deliver the line, and indeed, I'm interrogating the microphone stand now. And when I'm done, very satisfied with the effect it had on my voice, I hear laughter. Not on Michael Andrew, but his face is right here. Oh my God, I can't believe you perverted SOP. That's totally what's going on the final track. And that is indeed what's went on the final track. So if you watch the episode, just know that I'm in the booth pulling a total dirty dancing move with the microphone stand.